My 24F ex-girlfriend, 29F, broke up with me due to her sadness, and now she started dating someone new after only 2 weeks of our breakup. I feel broken and stupid. I met my ex-girlfriend when I was studying in Europe last summer, August 2019. We lived together from August 2019 till the end of January 2020. We became official a couple of weeks before I returned to my home country. Upon my return to my country, we agreed on doing long distance until the end of 2020, which is when I will be graduating university, and move back to Europe for my master's. We had plans to meet at least 4 times before closing the distance. But as you all know, the pandemic ruined all of our lives, and all of our planned trips got cancelled, and travel bans were endless. At first, we handled the situation pretty well, better than expected. She kept on assuring me that time and distance won't change how she feels about me, and that she will wait for me for as long as she has to. That I am worth the wait and that she only wants me and wants to be with no one else but me. Of course, I was the happiest to hear those words every time, because I was so in love with her. She is probably the second person I have ever felt something for. She proposed to me, and we decided to get married in July of this summer. We even bought the wedding dresses. She suffers from a severe eating disorder. So every time she was having binges and purges, I made sure to be there for her, support her, and tell her how much I love her, and that nothing matters to me more than her being happy and feeling better. Eventually, her eating disorder started getting worse and worse, because she ditched meds so she could start drinking and taking medication again. She wouldn't listen to me when I told her it's a bad idea, of course. Fast forward a couple of months, she started telling me every day that her libido is deleting her and that she desperately needs to have random romance, because her romantic frustration is making her overeat, which make her eating disorder even harder. At first, I kept refusing to open our relationship, because I am not the type of person who is suitable for such relationships. She kept pressuring me, day by day, making me feel bad for the fact that she is waiting for me and she is not having romance or cuddling or hugging anybody because I am away, which wasn't my fault. I didn't plan the travel bans. She started telling me that she needs someone next to her until I can travel again, and that this won't ruin our relationship because it is only physical, and that it has nothing to do with the way she loves me and wants me and all this crap. She kept making comments about her getting hospitalized because of her condition worsening, and that she can feel it in her guts that she will die because of her eating disorder. Needless to say, I was a ducking idiot and pressured into agreeing to open our relationship, even though it messed me up big time. It costed me my mental health. Especially when she was telling me that there is one guy on her mind who could help her with this whole situation, in other words, duck her and cuddle her, etc., who is her co-worker. Every time I tried breaking up, she would make me feel bad about giving up on her and that she cannot imagine her life without me. A few weeks later, she started ignoring me, barely talking to me, barely answering my texts, claiming that she is sleeping 90% of the day because she was taking sedatives. I showed her that travel bans are finally lifted and I can now travel and see her. She did not react. She started bullshitting me that she cannot take time off of her work and such. So I immediately told her that I am done and that I am ending our relationship. In my head, I wasn't the one who ended the relationship, because she broke up with me mentally weeks before I did. I only gave her what she was wanting and waiting for. The breakup talk. She started saying things like she does not want to stop talking to me and that she wouldn't look twice at anybody if she had me there with her, and that long distance is the only reason that made her feelings change. She said she does not want to lose me. I was very calm while breaking up, even though I had so much to say. I was really hurt. I knew it in my guts that she was just bullshitting me and feeling pity. So I just shut up and went on with my life. She kept on sending me memes on Instagram, every day, not giving me any space. I barely responded, because at the same time I did not want to block her. Last weekend, which was only a week after our breakup, she posted a story with the co-worker. And yesterday, she talked to me. She told me that she's been feeling the worst and that she left work due to her severe eating disorder, she cannot sleep or even function anymore, and that she started therapy. I did not engage much in the conversation, but I wished her luck and good health. Today, she tried having a friendly conversation with me. I was nice, but also did not engage more than necessary. She later changed her relationship status on Facebook from engaged, since her and I were engaged, to in a relationship. Needless to say, I was very hurt, and destroyed all over again. I feel so stupid for believing her. She is dating someone, 100% the co-worker, only 2 weeks after our breakup. And after reassuring me that she does not want to be with him, she only wants me. I removed her from Facebook and from Instagram, because I do not want to see her on my feed anymore. I feel disgusted and hurt. I thought about messaging her and telling her that she ducked me up big time, but I don't think I should, even though I've been a mess for keeping everything in for myself and never letting her know how much she hurt me and did me wrong. How much she destroyed me every time she emotionally mistreated me throughout our relationship, while I was giving my all to support her. I feel like I am literally suffering from PTSD. I keep having nightmares every night since our breakup. I don't know if I should just let it out and tell her how she made me feel, or just go on with my life and give it time to heal by myself. TLDR, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me due to her sadness, and now she started dating someone new after only 2 weeks of our breakup. I feel like messaging her and telling her how much she destroyed me, but I don't think it's a healthy thing to do. Even though I have been a mess for keeping it to myself for over 2 weeks. I removed her from social media, but did not block her. Should I face her and talk to her about it?
Hey guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out, thanks.
Update, my 24F, ex-girlfriend, 29F, broke up with me due to her sadness, and now she started dating someone new after only 2 weeks of our breakup. I feel broken and stupid. First, I wanna thank all of you who commented and gave me advice and showed me some support. Smiles. So my ex kept on trying to reach out, probably once or twice a week, and I kept shutting her down. Like barely responding or not even doing it. Until she contacted me asking me to settle some financial issues that we had between us, which was mainly the reason I did not want to completely block her. So of course, this is something that I couldn't ignore. After we talked about that issue and settled it, she immediately started opening up, asked me if I wanna watch a movie with her on FaceTime. Since each one of us is stuck in a different country, I politely said that no, I do not want to do that. She told me that if I don't want her to talk to me, I should just say it because she feels like she's bothering me. So, I took my chance, and told her that it's about me needing space and time for myself and to heal from how much I got hurt. I told her the fact that she started dating barely 2 weeks after our breakup, showed me that she was already cheating before we broke up. She responded by saying that the relationship status on FB is not true, and that she only put it so her co-workers stop messaging her and asking her out. Now of course, I did not buy that, but I also did not comment. She is not my girlfriend anymore and that is not something that's my problem. But needless to say, I was happy that I did not message her and lash out on her when I was mad, angry and emotional. I waited for my chance to come to me, and did it as briefly as possible. Now she's been texting me almost every day, and sometimes even reminding me of some of our memories together. Like the other day she texted me telling me that she remembered something funny that I did, in our favorite cafe, and that was the day and place I told her that I realized I was falling for her. I just laughed it off and went on with my day. I honestly feel a bit better for knowing that I am no longer bothered by her, by what she did, and that I couldn't care less if she texts me or not. TLDR, update for my ex-girlfriend broke up with me due to her sadness, and now she started dating someone new after only 2 weeks of our breakup. I feel like messaging her and telling her how much she destroyed me, but I don't think it's a healthy thing to do. Even though I have been a mess for keeping it to myself for over 2 weeks. I removed her from social media, but did not block her. Should I face her and talk to her about it? You can't start a new chapter if you keep rereading the last one. Completely block her and live to make yourself happy. This right here. Get the financial poop taken care of, then cut off all your ties. She sounds toxic. Block her. She's just using you. Block her. This is a selfish person with serious issues. Stop entertaining her. Just block her texts. She is continuing because you are letting her. You sound a lot like me, 24F, when I was still entangled with my ex. The thought of completely blocking her and moving on may seem daunting, but it was such a relief when I finally blocked her number and deleted all her pictures. There is no reason to keep allowing her to contact you, and you may not realize the toll it's taking on your mental health until you completely cut her off. It was really hard to accept, but there is no love in emotional mistreatment and manipulation. Your feelings of love for her were very real and as beautiful as it felt at the time, but what she feels for you is not the kind of love you want or deserve. Take care and seriously block her completely. First, her changing her status does not equate to factual evidence of cheating. I know a lot of girls who do this so their inbox ain't full of dudes who were waiting on her relationship to end. They do this so they can take a break from even the topic of it. Second, now that you've handled the money part, be upfront and just say I don't want to be friends. I'd agree, but original post points to heavy signs of cheating.